Okay, got a game here against Blackbeard. I'm going first. Pretty thrilled. I don't know why he chose second. I feel like first is slightly better. But we've got Zorojo for 4. I think we'll grab... I think I'm going to grab the Sangoro. Just to have something that doesn't require its on-play for us to use there. Getting this lore search is also really nice to help us deal with this Lafitte. He's going to grab a big Blackbeard, no leader effect. I feel like that might be a mistake. Let's start with 2 into 1. He's going to do that. Let's go 5 into 5. He can take the trigger. Yep, and then we'll ramp it on. Looking for Luffy Taro, I guess. There's no way he lets us do it. But we'll take it anyway. Just on the off chance he does let us do it. You never know. Yep, you can have that one. There's another Lafitte. Okay, so our Zorojo is not dying. I'm thrilled with that. That is very good. He's got another 10 cost Teach. There's Hachinosu. Okay, so that's a card out of his hand. We'll help him filter, of course. Ditching a Shiryu. Grab one of these. They still haven't fixed the name on this. Quite funny. He's got to use his leader effect, surely. He can't let us do Luffy Taro. Too scary. There's no way. There is no way. Yeah, I think I'm still going to play it, just because it's a really big guy that he is going to have difficulty removing a tool. We're obviously going to ramp up. Then we'll go 5 into Lafitte. I'm tempted to play out the Sangoro to try and make him have to deal with that. And I think I will. No, we'll hold it. We'll just drop the Luffy Taro. Nice big on-curve play. Go 6 on 5. Probably take. Yep. Then we'll just drop this. No on play, of course. But it's still a big body. It's going to be hard for him to deal with. And he's still only on his 6th on turns. We've got 2 more turns before we can start dropping Blackbeards. We can keep dropping these big dudes that he's going to have trouble dealing with. We can go to 10 next turn. And do something like Kid into Sangoro. He's going to attack 5 on 5. I'll give him one of these Rush Sanjis. They're not that good. Obviously because they don't gain Rush. Because there's no one plays. Ditching. Okay, so he's playing Jack. Jack build is interesting. Grabs a Shiryu. Going to do Black Hole and then 2 for Doc Q maybe? 1 for Stronger. Setting up a play for next turn, I guess. That's fair. That is fair. There's the leader effect. Very good, very good. We're just going to go with these 2 5 costs, I think. So we will attack 5 on 5 to start. He might counter this one. Yeah, and he does. I think that's pretty smart. We'll go 8 on 5. He'll definitely be taking that one. Then we're going to ramp up one last time. We're going to do Kid. And we're going to do Sangoro. Make it hard for him to deal with as many of these bodies as possible. He can use 2 events to clear 2 in theory. But, you know, it is what it is. It's going to cost him a lot of cards. He'd have to use 2 cards for events. 1 card for his leader effect. And we know 2 of these are Blackbeards. What was that? Stronger trashed a Van Augur to draw a card and give -2 to Sangoro. Okay, so you're just clearing the Sangoro. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. 6. We'll just go... Do we go block 1 or do we... No, I think we counter 2 here because I kind of want to play this lore. Just to beat a guy that he has to deal with. Yeah. We're going to give him the no blocker and the Kamazo. Yeah, and we'll go with that. He's going to ditch Burgess with the Hachinosu. He's got 3 Blackbeards. That's 3 bricks. Okay, that's interesting. Never mind, he's ditching one of the Blackbeards. We do get Gum Gum Giant. That's quite good. Do we want to deal with Jack? I kind of do want to get rid of Jack. Jack behind Blackbeard seems pretty scary. I think getting rid of it is a good shout. So we'll go 10 into it with Luffy Taro. Nice, we got rid of it. That's pretty good. If we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do Zorojuro plus Law. And we'll go... I'm going to go 6 with Kid. I'm going to go 6 with Kid. Then I'm going to go 7 with Leader. We'll hold 1 up for Gum Gum Giant just in case. This gets him down to 0. Well, that's magical. What was that? That was a This Is My Age trigger. Just grabs on the feet though. Don't really care about that. Deploy this, end the turn. 4 guys that he's got to deal with. We know at least he's going to drop the Blackbeard. At least one of these other cards is another Blackbeard. Was that? That was a Stronger, trashing the feet from Hachinosu. There's Teach, Nullify, can't attack, Nullify. Yeah, this isn't going to go well for you, sir. Excuse me. We'll just give him the Sanji. It's all good. And now we just start attacking. He has to do that as well. He probably didn't have to, thinking about it. Maybe he could have just not trashed there. But either way, this is a really good spot for us. We're going to go in for 7. Gives us 2 cards. We're going to go in for 7. Will give us 2 more cards. Okay, we know this last card is a Blackbeard, right? There are 2 in the trash. He could have not a Blackbeard, but 7 always goes through, right? So we just do 7 with leader, and then put the rest on law and get the win. Very nice. And it was the Blackbeard. I did think it was the Blackbeard. But either way, just playing out this extra character in the law guaranteed us that win there. I think it's pretty smart. I do think Blackbeard is a very favourable matchup for us as Purple Luffy, especially where he wasn't able to clear that Zoroark on curve. They do need to see Finger Gun. Finger Gun's unsearchable. But, you know, it is what it is. GG to our opponent, and let's move on. Damn, ladder is full of troll decks so far. I've played against an Enel, played against a Betty, now I'm playing a Katakuri. Give me strength. I hate these yellow decks. We're going first. This hand's pretty good, though. We can do Zoroark into Luffy Taru something. We'll keep that. That's a good hand. I mean, we're just at the mercy of triggers, right? That's how Katakuri games go. We'll just see how many triggers he gets. Any pudding searches on 2? Nope. We get a Sangoro. That is probably... This is probably the best we could hope for. He will probably take the first one. No triggers. Yeah, I'd love to see it. We'll do this. Then we'll play down the Zoroark. Well, we can't grab much. Wow, it's just Luffy Taro, right? Well, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we need to draw some Gum Gum Giants in this matchup for sure. Yeah, well, that's not great. How much is this? This is 8. We counter this, right? Yeah, we're supposed to counter this. We give him the Kamazo and the Usohachi. Now, what did he do? He put it on the bottom. We didn't want to banish that. Interesting. Well, let's give him 4. I really don't love that, but I don't think we can afford to take an 8 banish at this point in the game. We're going to go 6 first because of triggers. Then we're going to go 5. Then we're going to do the Luffy Taro into the Sangoro. Next turn will be on 8. We can go... There's a whole bunch of different things we can do on the next turn, right? We can do Luffy Taro Onami. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. We can do Kid as well. Kid on the next turn isn't terrible. I don't love it. He's going to take no triggers. You'll love to see it. He'll probably counter this 5 though. I can't imagine he wants to go down to 2 already. That will be a little scary. Yeah, he will be on 6 next turn, so we could see something like Gadatsu maybe, or the Nami, the Egghead Nami. I think he's going to be his best play next turn. We'll do that. We get Gum Gum Giant. I love that. Not for this turn, obviously, but for the future. We'll return this. Play out the Sangoro and the turn. So this is really good. He wants to play out a Nami. He can only swing 7, which will then be probably into life. Not much point swinging 7 into this Zoroark. I'll just 2k it. But he's going to do it anyway. I'm going to look at his top life and move it to the bottom. So we know there's a beige there. We do know there's a beige there. Crash that. Get rid of the camera. We'll keep this. We need to keep our characters, right? We do need to keep our characters. Yep, there's the Nami. He is going to have to trash a card, which is good for us. A Thunderbolt. That's an interesting card. You don't see that every day. We get an Usopp. I think we'll probably just go with the Luffy Taro into the Usopp. I think I will keep one up for Gum Gum Giant, honestly. So I'm going to do 6 first, as usual. Yep, he's going to counter with the Brulee. Now I'm going to do 5, because there's not many there's no triggers that can kill this other than beige. And that doesn't kill it. It just gets rid of it. It stops it attacking. So he is going to 8 next turn. We're going to do this here. 8 on 5. I have to take this one. See what trigger comes out. No trigger. Yeah, love to see that. Do we want to go Luffy, Taro, Onami? Or do we go Luffy, Taro, Usopp? I think we want the Usopp. I also don't hate going like Kid Onami. Kid Onami is tempting. Kid Onami is tempting. Because we can block what his leader swing. And then if this is like a Lin, we can just give him a life. And then this kid's going to just get us tons of value, right? I'm torn. I am torn. That is a tricky choice. But also ramp and then go Luffy, Taro, Onami. We get that block going. I think I like that. So let's ramp. And we'll go Luffy, Taro. Turn 1. Play out Onami. Crash. Either Usopp. Draw another Usopp and an Usohachi. Okay. We've got 2 dot up. That's not bad. Probably not going to use it this turn. But next turn we can start setting up a load of blockers. Get some of these kids down. Be pretty good. 7 Lin. We'll just give him a life. It's okay. This 7, if it goes into the Zorojuro, I'll 2k. If it goes into the Onami, I'll block. So 5 on 5. We'll give him the we'll give him no blocker. We'll give him the Usopp. Of that there. This should be at life. It's not at life. That's a mistake. We're gonna just 2k this, right? Keep the blocker for next turn when we need it. Yeah. We'll just 2k that. It's all good. We've got Gum Gum Giant. We've got a 2k there. That's nice. But if we're gonna want 6 Don, we've got quite a lot to swing with. We're gonna do. We can get him down. Let's do 7 at life. See how he responds to that, because this is reasonable lethal. Like, we do know he's put something cringe at the end, but if it's just a beige and not a 0 cost, that's much better for us. And as much as I do want this Nami gone, I don't want it gone that much. I'm not that crazy about getting rid of it. I think this would be a decent one for him to consider countering, because all our subsequent swings are going to be bigger. He trashes a Perospero and a 0 cost. That's fine. In that case, do we want to take out the Nami? I think we might. So what do we got? We got 3 Don left. But I do want to get rid of this, whatever this cringe thing at the end is. I do really want to. We'll get rid of the Nami. It's fine. Go 8, see what comes out. Hopefully nothing too cringe. Kikinojo, that is pretty cringe. We'll go 8 again. He's not going to be countering this one. See what comes out. I hate the Katakuri slot machine. It's so cancer. No trigger. Love to see it. Drop this. Hold 2 up, because if he didn't counter the first 8, he's not going to counter the second 8. He only had 3 cards. We might as well hold 2 up. You never know. If this is just 10 mum, we're kind of okay with that. We're kind of okay with 10 mum. I hate 10 mum, but kind of okay with it. We've got 2 blockers. This can block the leader swing for free if it is 10 mum. I think where this becomes worse for us, if this is Odyssey, if this is like 6 mum. Say the free block. Yeah, 6 mum's honestly about the worst. We'll go no blocker, 2k on that one. Yeah, this is looking like 10 mum, right? This is just looking like 10 mum. He's torn up where this 8's going. Joke's on him, it's going into Onami. And there's the 10 mum. Yep, trashes our lore. You know, it's not fine, but it's whatever. We can't do much about it. Let's do 7. I'm sort of assuming he's got an extra life at the end. This is either a 0 cost or a beige. I don't know which. I'm going to go 9 next. We're going to see what he does with that. It was a 7 mum. Well, that's much less scary than I thought. GG to your opponent. Shout out to him for the GG. Yeah, that was an interesting game. I think we played that about as well as we can. We did actually have a Gum Gum Giant in the last life, so those turns will be left next to John out for fun. It's actually pretty good. Who knew? Not me, that's for sure. But either way, that was a pretty good game, and let's move on. If you've made it this far in the video, consider subscribing for more Purple Luffy content. Okay, got a game against Shanks. He's probably going to choose to go first. I would love to go first. So, I imagine he'll take it off of me. Shanks does tend to like to go second though sometimes. But either way, he's going to go first. I'm not liking that hand one bit. This hand's much better. I would like to see a Kid. I really like seeing Kid when I go second. But it is what it is. Well, there is Kid. So we do have the choice now. We'll end the turn. I think I am going to deploy the Kid. He can't really remove it on 5, right? The best they can do on 5 is... we'll have to take that one. That's fine. We get a Camazo. Nice 2k there. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Kid here. I think I do like the Kid. Oh, there's another Kid. We could go with Zorojuro, right, and swing 6. No, I like Kid because I think we're doing Sanji the turn after that. And then we'll get the Don back, right? That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll attack in, just get the leader effect. Just noob bait him. You never know. Yep, there we go. Very nice. Then we'll do this. 3. I mean, 3 might be excessive. I know I said I wanted to see Kid, but like 3's a bit much, I think. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe we'll see a Yasop come down. Maybe a Lucky Roo. There's a few different plays he can make here. Maybe a Marco or an Ace as well. Well, if it's just 5, we'll just take the free block. We're not getting noob checked here today, sir. Yep, thank you very much. That's nice. So Kid's already bought us a card there, which is pretty good. See what he's got for 5. Hurry up, sir. You can't have that many choices. Marco, okie dokie. Very nice. Right, well, we don't have Luffy Taro, unfortunately. I think we're going to go with Sanji, just to get the value out of the Kid, getting us that Don there. We'll attack 6 on 5. See what he wants to do with that. He's going to minus us down. Okay, that's pretty good. And gives us a Rayleigh. I think we're going to just try and get rid of this Marco now. We'll go with the Sanji, use the card action, return 1. No extras. Rest this. Gain a Don. Very nice. Then we'll go 6 into the Marco. See what he wants to do with that. Because he's already used his leader effect, I think attacking this Marco now is fine. Because we're sort of initiating a starve, right? He lets it go. Will he bring it back? He does. Ditches a Red Hawk. I mean, if he's going to give me all these cards to save the Marco, I'm not worried about that. I'm kind of fine with it. I'm kind of fine with it. And he gave us an Otama there as well. That's pretty good. We got 2 cards out of his hand that turn. Maybe the 7 could have gone into his life to get the first life down. But he's only got 4 cards. I don't mind limiting his options here. I think it's kind of fine. Where we're going to see the Marco swing, probably into life, right? I don't think you ever swing into Kid. We have 1 Gurlian cards in hand. We're never letting the Kid go. You may as well swing life. Where he only had 4 cards, 4 cards in hand, that's why I swung into the Marco rather than just going life. Okay, there's the Ben Beckman. I don't love him. He's not my friend. We'll give him one of these Kids. We don't need any more of those. And then this Marco is going to attack him. We'll give him a 2. Yeah, we'll give him the Camazo. That's all good. It's all good. This is a lot of Zorojuros. This is a crazy amount of Zorojuros. Okay, well, let's start playing them out, right? We'll go with 1. We'll see what we get. Nothing great. Can we get this? We can get the Gum Gum Giant, right? We already have 1. I don't hate getting another, though. Let's defend our characters. Thinking. I don't hate it. I really don't. Could just grab a 2k. We've got a couple of those, though. I'm going to grab a 2k. I'm going to grab a 2k. I might regret that, but we'll see. We'll go 7 into Marco. I'm interested to see what he does with this. I am interested to see what he does with this. Is this Marco just going to stick around forever? Hopefully not. I would love to see him gone now. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if he sticks around again. He's going to use the leader effect and another 1k. Well, I'm going to attack again, because there's no way. There's no way he saves it again, right? There's no way. He's on 2 cards, man. He's on 2 cards. It's got to go. And it's gone. Very nice. Let's drop the Zorojuro. We'll grab a... Still no Luffy Taros. That's kind of crazy. I hate that. Let's just grab a Gum Gum Giant for later. We'll need it. Okay, I'll stick it over here. We've got a pretty nice hand here. No Luffy Taros is pretty crazy. I'm not a fan of that. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Next turn we can do like Kid Zorojuro maybe. If we don't get anything better. Here's a Rayleigh. Don't love him. Going to be able to clear both of these most likely. The Ben Beckman can just attack into the Sanji. Well, I'll defend this, right? Then if I don't defend this, the 7's going into 5. If I do defend this, it's going to be 7 into this 5, protecting my life. Just 1 2k instead of 3k. Yep. I don't want to keep this, but I think it's fine to let it go. I think it's fine. We get Rush Luffy. I like Rush Luffy a lot. Big fan of that, actually. Yeah, big fan of Rush Luffy. Let's do it. We'll attack. We're going to have 1 Don left. I quite like keeping 1 up for Gum Gum Giant. I really like getting this kid down as well. I like having kid down when I start using Luffy and Gum Gum Giant chaining. For obvious reasons, right? But I think it's fine this turn. I think it's okay. We'll go... We'll go 5 at life. I'll see if I can get the leader effect out of him. Very nice. Now we can go 7 into Beckman, I think. No, we'll just go 6 into life. Well, no, we'll do the Luffy first, right? We take out the Beckman. Turn 1. Turn no optional. Draw an own army. That's okay. Let's get rid of the Beckman. There's no way of saving that. And then we attack 6 at life. Hold 1 up for Gum Gum Giant. Yeah, this is good. This is correct. 6 into 5 is good. I like that. I like that a lot. Next turn, we're probably going Kid Zorojuro is what I'm foreseeing. You should not defend this. Yes, good choice. Good choice, sir. What are we hoping for? We're hoping to not see either of the Shanks, but he's got to have one. Yeah, there's the Shanks. You hate to see that. Well, at least I do. 5 into 5, we'll go no. He can attack this here to get rid of it. That's okay. I'll let him have that. And then we'll defend the Luffy with the Gum Gum Giant. You want to attack this into life? That could be a better play, honestly. But he doesn't. So we'll use the Gum Gum Giant. 1, 2. Crushing. Please Zorojuro. Buff this. We get a Luffy Taro finally. It's a little late for him, I fear. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? So I kind of want to attack big into the Shanks. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. If I want to keep 5 for Kid, we can do, what's this? 9 plus 5. We can do 14 very safely. That's not very good. That's not very good at all. With nothing to play out with the Luffy Taro that we just drew, which I don't love. Maybe we literally just attack big into this Shanks, right? So we're at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I want to attack at least 15, right? Because then he has to give us 2 cards and leader effect. Yeah, I think this is okay. Do 15 into 12. He gives us 2 cards in the leader effect. We can then maybe attack the Rayleigh to get rid of that. Okay, well, I'm not thrilled. Gives us an ace and a bad manners. I think we'll attack 7. I know we can ramp for Gum Gum Giant, right? We can ramp to hold one up. So we'll do 8 into Rayleigh. Get the KO on that, and then ramp up with leader effect to hold one up for Gum Gum Giant. Okay, he's got no cards in hand. Well, that is interesting. That's very interesting. He had no bricks. Wow, if he top decks a boss monster, I'm going to be so upset. If I see another Shanks come down, man, I'm going to be so tilted. But it is what it is. It's the game we play, right? It's the game we play. We do need to try and defend this Luffy, because our hand is still looking shocking. We're finally drawing the Luffy Taros. We've already seen all the Zoro Juros. So, like, the combos just not coming together this game, which is interesting. More Luffy Taros or Linlins would be okay. Preferably Luffy. Sorry, more Monkey D. Luffy's, the Rush Luffy, would be good. I'd love to see him. I think he's just going to attack big into our Luffy, which we might have to let it go. Which isn't ideal, right? It's not ideal. But, you know, we could just attack 15 into the Shanks, get rid of it. We'll see. We'll see what he does. I'll make a cut here and we'll come back when he starts playing the game. He came back and this was his play. We're not doing anything about that one, sir. Nothing at all. 5 into 5, we will counter that for sure. I low-key want to keep this kid. I'm going to give him the Kamazo. We need something to do next turn. And we'll defend this with the Gum Gum Giant just to get the draw. Crash one of these Luffy Taros. Buff this. Resolve. Okay. Okay. If we attack 11 into Rayleigh, that's a guaranteed KO. We put everything on leader and just kill the Shanks, that is also a guaranteed KO. I don't love it. I've got to assume this is a 2k, right? Because he didn't play it. If it was even a 1k, I feel like he'd have played it. We can do Luffy Taro into Sangoro. Just get some guys down. We could do that. That could be quite good. But we are in a bit of danger, you know? We are in a bit of danger. I think we have to allow the Shanks this turn. Go with the kid play. Pack 10 into the Rayleigh. 10's bad. 10 sucks. 10 really sucks. It needs to be 11. I want to get rid of the Shanks. I really low-key want to get rid of the Shanks. I'm just going to attach... If I attach 9, it's 14. No, we have to attach all. We just attach them all. Ram into Shanks. Get rid of him. Guaranteed KO. And then at least he's gone. And maybe we can sort of block her up next turn with the kid. Presuming he doesn't draw a boss monster this turn. This has been a really weird game. I'm sure I've done some things wrong. But yeah, I'm still learning. Still learning. Yeah, this has been a very odd game. The fact that he went all the way down to 0 cards protecting his dudes, I really didn't expect that. I thought he'd let the Rayleigh go when we attacked that after he saved the Shanks with the 0 cost. But yeah, he just had another counter card. No more boss monsters. It's really interesting because they play a lot of boss monsters. A lot of Rayleighs, a lot of Shanks. And dragons as well. We're going to see just 11, 12, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Are we just going to take both of these? Surely not. Have we countered the 12? Not efficiently. We can go 7, 9, 11. I guess I should have counted the 11. This sucks. We probably have to just take this and block her up next turn. Yeah, Linlin's good. I like Linlin. That is a good draw. We can go back to 1. Really good, really good. Yeah, we can go back to 1 and then maybe protect ourselves next turn. We'll go 6 at life. Excuse me. Yeah, and then we'll trash the Luffy Taro, I guess. I prefer the Rush Luffy at this point in the game. The Luffy Taro. Although we could keep it, just in case. Unsure. He's taking that. He was always taking that. So we'll deploy the Lin Lin. Deploy, return, 1 Don. Crash. Probably is the Luffy Taro, right? Yeah, I think it is. We'll gain a life. We can't get rid of that. It's too big. End the turn. Not the best play in the world, but going back to 1 is really important. We can, of course, counter one of these swings. No problem at all. But he's going to be able to start dropping dudes again. He's got 4 cards. There's high probability he has something to do. Even if it's just like a Marco or an Ace. Eight into 5. We'll go no on that one. We'll give him double Usahachis. They don't play a ton of blockers anyway. It's like, whatever. Who's he got for 10? Maybe just another Rayleigh. Okay, he's going with Dragon. Dragon's pretty good. Dragon is pretty good, so he can go 9-9. Well, we have to take one of these, so we may as well take the first one. We get another 2k, that's pretty good. This next turn is going to be pretty tough. We're not in a good spot. We're not in a good spot at all. We're going to have to go 2k, 2k, one of these Sangoros. Yeah, so we're not in a good spot. We've got Kid to put down. Well, we've got OP09 now. But that does get lime juiced. OP09 gets lime juiced. How many lime juice has he given us? Just 1. Good chance he has 1 in hand, I'd say. So I think we need to do Kid. I don't even know if that's going to save us. Maybe we do both. Maybe we do both. Kid, Nami trash like the law to try and draw a Gum Giant. Could be okay. If we're doing that, we've got 1 Don left over. We wouldn't want to attack with anything before doing this to see if or not we have Gum Giant. Let's do 9 into 8. Do 9 into 8. If we can eat the leader effect, that would be quite good. That would be quite good. Okay, leader effect's our leader. Let's give us a lime juice, though. That could be a mistake if he only has 1. I don't know why you'd leader effect the leader before, because now we know if we want to commit 1 Don, we need to. Anyway, let's do this. Do this. Crashing. Oh. Ooh. That's horrible. I think we're just going to lose, right? Yeah, we just lose. We'll concede. Well played to our opponent. He had another lime juice as well. That was a really weird game. Not sure where I went wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have been bothering to remove those big dudes. But it felt like I really needed to. Either way, well played, and let's move on to the next one. Same list as my previous Purple Luffy video. I'm really enjoying this list. There is obviously room to change things around. You could go more Lin Lins, more Usops, more Bon Clays. Maybe less Luffys. You could try Nika. Nika's pretty good. Either way, I think this list is... I'm still having fun with it. I'm definitely going to mess around with a few things in the days to come. Hope you enjoyed these games. Good luck to you if you're playing Purple Luffy. Let me know any cool innovations you've got. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.